Hi everyone, it's Max and welcome to a new week's reading vlog. This week is a short week. I'm just doing Wednesday through Sunday because it is September 1st, but I do have a theme and that is Joe Abercrombie. So I have been reading one Joe Abercrombie book a month, but I want to have November be completely nonfiction, so I am reading 2 Joe Abercrombie books this month. Now in my September TBR, I did get it wrong. I thought book 2 is Red Country and book 3 was Heroes, but it's actually vice versa. So on the map for the Aurelium Academy Magical Readathon prompt, this is going to be a book with a map and this is going to be an anticipated read. I am 152 pages into Heroes and I'm really enjoying it. Or I'm enjoying it. It's fine. We have a lot more characters that we know from the first series in this than we did in Best Served Cold, but we follow 3 or 4, I think 3 main characters over the course of 3 days, basically. And it is like the first, these main 3 days in a war between the North Country and the South Country, who have been at war for like every book. We're just getting to like day 1. Or I guess we're partway through day 1. Day 1 was on page 113 is when it started. But we got main characters from both sides and you're not quite sure like who exactly to root for. And I think they're really just fighting over like space. I find myself rooting for the South because the leader of the Northmen killed one of our main characters in the first trilogy, and it was one of the only main characters I actually liked, so no thanks. But I'm enjoying it just fine. The reason why I'm not on page 200 is because I took Red Country with me to work thinking that like this was the second book, and then I found out it was the third, and I was already 60 pages through it. So, Heroes is 600 pages, and I was going to read 200 pages a day for Wednesday through Friday to finish it, and then give myself 2 days for Red Country. But I'm exhausted. I'm so tired, so I'm going to go to bed and try to read 225 pages the next 2 days. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll work. It should be fine. I do want to start my audiobook, which is A Lesson in Vengeance by Victoria Lee. I do want to finish it on my last week because I have a plan of reading queer fantasy, and A Lesson in Vengeance is female, I believe. So it's short, like comparatively, it's a shorter audiobook, so I can take my time with it. But that's all I've got for you. I don't have a whole lot of plans. I don't think this weekend. Just hanging out, just doing my own thing. I have work for the next 2 days, obviously. And then, yeah, I've got the house to myself on Friday, so I am going to film my August wrap-up. But also just read and hang out with the dog and live my best life, I guess. But I'm going to go to bed, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Hi guys, it is 8:15 on Thursday and I am 310 pages into Heroes. I'm enjoying it. I'm a little like, it's a little all over the place. Like I don't feel like there's like any storyline besides like this war, and it's not really storyline, it's just a bunch of fighting. Like I honestly am reading this and I'm like, okay, like there doesn't seem to be any plot, and we follow a lot of characters. One person has a plot and it's the one female point of view, and she's trying to get her husband, who is the he's the son of a disgraced like lord, and she's trying to get him like a higher position in the army. Who I like her a lot, and she's like the only character I like. We follow 3, I guess, main male characters, and I'm running out of space, but it's going okay. I don't find there's much plot, and I'll talk to you probably once I hit 4. All right, it is 11:20 and I am 393 pages into Heroes, but I just started day 3, so I am going to call it a night. Now this book takes place over 3 days, which means we're in the last day. And honestly, still not feeling much of a plot. Like, this battle is the overall plot, but there aren't any like individual plots except one. And so it's like going okay. I'm not loving it by any means, which is a bit of a bummer after Best Served Cold, but I am hoping for Red Country. Our main character is a woman, and I'm just hoping I enjoy it more. This is just like, just a bunch of guys playing at being heroes and politics and stuff, and I'm just not really into it. I do really like Gorst's point of view. I can relate to it. Not the bloodthirstiness of it all, but he's just very lonely, and it's pretty sad. Like the last chapter that we just ended on, he's in love with our only girl character, like basically only girl character, but definitely only girl, like main character, and she's married, and he's just like, he's just lonely, and not in like a weird, like he's not like weird about it, but it's just like, you know, he's like, what, does anyone want to, like, even he was like, I'll just settle for holding hands. Does anyone want to just do this? Like, anyone? And it kind of hurt. Kind of made me emotional, made me sad. Because he's not a bad guy. He's actually a really nice, good guy. And it's just, he's just been dealt a bad hand, and it's not really fair to him. And so I just want him to be happy. But he's honestly, him and the girl are the only people I care about. The rest of them could die, and I honestly just wouldn't care. So yeah, but overall it's good. So it's going okay. This is definitely feeling more reminiscent of the First Law trilogy, but like even worse, because the First Law trilogy had like a serious plot, and this just doesn't. So it's going pretty average. Right now it's probably going to be like a 3.25 out of 5 stars, because the writing's good, and I like some of our characters, but it's just not doing it for me. But I am gonna go to bed and just finish this tomorrow. Tomorrow I have work, and then I have to clean my room, and I'm gonna film my August wrap up. I'm gonna end tonight with feeling really lonely and really sad, just like Gorst. So, you know, that's really good for me. Good night. Hi guys, it is Friday, and I am 440 pages into Heroes. So I read 50 pages throughout the day. For Friday, it was actually pretty busy. It was very steady, and then I was the only person, like usually there are 3 of us doing the job. Today was just me, so I kept busy. But it was pretty slow this morning, so I was able to get 50 pages banged out. Still feeling very much the same way. I'm just feeling like there's not much plot except for like one character. So it's just kind of going. We're on day 3, and so I've got 170 pages left. Ugh, it's more than I thought, more than I had hoped going in like to this evening. But I feel like Joe Abercrombie is really great at like being able to like sit down and just like bang it out, because it's like very like, it sucks you in. Like they're in the middle of a war, like there's a lot of fighting, there's a lot of action. It's just, it doesn't feel like there's much story, and so they're all just fighting and losing and being kidnapped, and you know, and then fighting and winning and then losing, and then it's just basically a cycle, and I'm just like not loving it. So yeah, it's going fine. I am home alone right now. I did just film my August wrap up, so that's really exciting. So for the rest of the night, I think I'm going to read 100 pages. And then I'm going to clean my bathroom. That's something I gotta do. And then yeah, and then finish the book. I think that's what I'm going to do. I might try and edit my August wrap up tonight to upload it tomorrow or Sunday. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Tomorrow I am going on a hike with my aunt. She's in town. I'm going on a hike with my dad and my aunt, but I should be getting back in the mid-afternoon to get a start on Red Country. I am 60 pages into Red Country because I didn't realize that I brought the wrong book with me to work on Wednesday. So that gives me a little bit of a head start. We'll see. I do have Monday off, which is next week's vlog, but I'm so happy it's Labor Day. But then again, one person who does my job as well is gonna be gone on Tuesday, and then another person might also be gone. So I might be the only one doing our job the day after Labor Day, a long weekend, which is, a little scary because our job is very much like in demand, and like you need to get it done as fast as possible, and it might be really, really, really busy. Anyways, that's all I have for you right now. I'm gonna go, and I will update you probably once I've read 100 pages. I do have to eat dinner too. God, it's 7:13. Well then, I'm gonna eat dinner, read 100 pages, and I will come and update you. See you then. Hi everyone. It's 11:30 and I just finished Heroes. And it was okay. I still have the same complaints as I have the whole time. Our two plot lines did end pretty satisfyingly. I'm a little confused about Lamb, who's in the third book, because when I accidentally grabbed the third book on Wednesday, I looked up, like, can you read them out of order? They said yes, but they're like, but it's nice to read the second one first because you'll understand, like, Lamb. And I don't know who Lamb is. Like, I've read the book now and I'm like, who's Lamb? At first I thought it was gonna be one character, like, getting out of the life and, like, changing his name and everything. But it's not the case. So, like, I have no idea who Lamb is. And I don't know, but maybe it's still a reveal, and it's just like when it's revealed you're like, oh my god, and you know, like, what Lamb has done. That's probably what it is, because the synopsis for Red Country is still pretty vague. Like, it's like, and then Lamb is actually someone with a dark past. So I wonder if it is still gonna be a reveal, but the reveal's more like, holy moly, because you know what happened. You know what, that's probably exactly what it is. But anyways, I finished Heroes. I'm giving it a 3 out of 5 stars. Didn't love it at all. It was very average. I am hoping to enjoy Red Country because our main character is a woman, and I liked the woman's point of view in Heroes. Finri, I really liked her. I think she's really smart and calculating and just like advantageous, I think is the word. So yeah, so I am hoping to enjoy Red Country more. It does seem to have more of a plot than Heroes did. That's my biggest problem, is that it just didn't really have like a plot. It was just like a series of events that didn't really like come together in a cohesive like climax or anything. So yeah, but I'm going to bed. I'm falling asleep, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Hi everyone, it is 11:57 on Saturday, and I am 211 pages into Red Country, and I'm definitely enjoying it more than Heroes, not enjoying it as much as Best Served Cold. But this is about a girl named Shy who comes home one day and with her stepdad Lamb, and finds her, like, a friend of the family has been killed, and her 2 younger siblings have been kidnapped by kind of this rebel leader. And so they team up to go and find them, and they get in with like this like group of people heading to the Red Country, which is kind of like the outlaw west basically. So we're following her. We're also following a lawyer named Temple who works for Niccolo Costa and has a run-in with Call Shivers. And we also sometimes follow Shy's little sister, Ro. I'm definitely enjoying it. I like that there's like an actual plot to this. I also like who Lamb is. It was who I was hoping it was going to be, and I'm really pumped about it. And so yeah, really happy about who Lamb is. And then, so Call is basically, he's trying to find a 9-fingered man, and Temple is like helping him, who's the lawyer. And then he ends up getting in with Shy and Lamb, and so Call, he's looking for Logan 9 Fingers basically, even though at the end, yeah, it's basically who he's looking for. And then Nikomo has not had much like to do with this book. He's been in like a few scenes before Temple like set out without him, so I don't know like how much of a main character he is in this, but we shall see. So I'm almost halfway through, but it's almost midnight, but I did take an 1.5-hour nap at like 4:30 today. So I think I'm going to edit my August wrap up and set it, and then like export it, and then upload it tomorrow to YouTube. So I think that's what I'm going to do right now, because I'm not super tired and I kind of want to get this done before tomorrow, because I have a lot of other stuff to do tomorrow. I cleaned my shower today. I have to clean the rest of my bathroom tomorrow and the guest shower, so that's going to take some time. But overall, I'm feeling really good about my progress in Red Country, and then just I'm feeling good in general, and I will talk to you all later. Probably tomorrow. I don't know why I said later. Definitely tomorrow. I'm enjoying Red Country, not as much as Best Served Cold, but definitely a lot more than Heroes, and I will talk about it tomorrow. Hi guys, It is Sunday, it's 3, and I have 140 pages left of Red Country. It's good. I'm definitely not liking it as much as Best Served Cold, but I am liking it more than Heroes. I like our main character, I like the plot. It's finally like, we're getting into the good stuff of like, it's all culminating into what's happening. I'm so happy that Lamb is the character that I thought it was, because that character was like the only character I liked from the original trilogy, and so I'm happy that he's back. I'm interested to see what happens. Yeah, I'm about to go to my dad's house and finish this up. I've got the evening to myself. But yeah, I have been so busy today. I cleaned my bathroom, I cleaned the guest bathroom. I just did my bedding, like it's in the laundry, and then my mom and I golfed. I was like in the cart, but like I was with her, so a lot done. Pretty happy about that, but I'm going to head out, and I guess I will talk to you all once I have finished Red Country. But overall, it's going okay. It's fast paced. I'm enjoying it, just not like loving it like I was with Best Served Cold, which is a bit of a bummer. Hi guys, it is like, oh god, what time is it? Wow, this hair is something. It's 6:11 and I just finished Red Country, and it was okay. It was better than Heroes, but nowhere near as good as Best Served Cold, which makes me really, really sad. I had really hoped that this would be as good as Best Served Cold. I had a good female main character, kind of like a real interesting plot, but it just missed the mark. One thing that I do find in Joe Abercrombie's books is that they don't end when they should. They feel like they just drag on, and it's just like, okay, get to the end. Feels like the climax happens, some resolution happens, and then it just goes on for like 50 more pages, and by the end you're just like, okay, friggin' be done with it. And that is definitely how I felt with this one and Heroes, but overall it was okay. I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. So I did finish 2 books this past 5 days, I guess. So I finished Heroes, which I gave a 3 out of 5 stars, and then Red Country, which I gave a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Neither of which wowed me. I didn't dislike them as much as the last book in the Blade Itself trilogy, but I also did not like it anywhere, like either of them anywhere near the amount that I liked Best Served Cold. So they were just pretty average, middle of the road, a little bit disappointing. But that is all I have for you this week. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you soon with another video.